Hello, everybody. Welcome to our beautiful poetry. And this time it's our 8th. Lovely. Then I change it. Okay. And let's go to the first one. Sviat, would you be so nice and read this one from Miriam?
Gladly. Set me. Let me lie where I lie, amidst the falling trees, Please embrace me, autumn breeze. Let me linger 1 minute more in the silent surrender of being home. Time and haste passed like a cloud at dusk, and here before you, sacred mountains, I stand. Let me take all of my garments, all those foolishness that defined me. I do not desire no more, but to flow in the stream of your soul, but to gaze upon the eagle's heights, but to return where I belong. Let me be as empty as the ending day, and yet so full as the rain and ray. Take my sight, my hands, my brain, if you must in this lifetime, but please never take my heart, which was always yours, Mother, at the beginning and at the end of the great adventure on earth.
Wow. I really like how Miriam has this kind of beautiful romantic way to see things. She said she was in the mountains when this came to her and she just felt like she needed to write it down. Let me lie where I
It,
lie. Yeah.
it would be nice to read once again.
Yes. Would you do it, Sagar?
Swetoslav, please.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, let me lie where I lie, amidst the falling trees. Please embrace me, autumn breeze. Let me linger 1 minute more in the silent surrender of being home. Time and haste passed like a cloud at dusk, and here before you, sacred mountains, I stand. Let me take all of my garments, all those foolishness that define me. I do not desire no more, but to flow in the stream of your soul, but to gaze upon the eagle's heights, but to return where I belong. Let me be as empty as the ending day, and yet so full as the rain and ray. Take my sight, my hands, my brain, if you must in this lifetime, but please never take my heart, which was always yours, Mother, at the beginning and at the end of the great adventure on earth.
Wow. I like it so much. Especially, I feel her philosophical view is coming in from the last few lines at the beginning and at the end of the great adventure on earth. When you think about it, the theosophy, gives you like a backstory of the evolution that is going on here on this lifetimes, on other lifetimes, uh, and this is like, yeah, part of it. And you understand that your heart was always there. Yeah, you could call it a mother, like, or yeah, some may call it with different names, but and that we might lose our sight, our hands, our brain. But she actually asked to take away the garments and the foolishness. I mean, I guess the thoughts and emotions and desires.
It's interesting to think who it is addressed to, actually,
Yeah.
because it's clearly addressing someone.
Let me, yeah.
Is it to the mother
Yeah.
or is it someone else?
So I talked to her one day and she very much like the Earth Mother.
Mm.
You know, I think, who was this Russian artist who painted the messenger?
Röhrig.
Yeah, Röhrig. I think Röhrig have one really beautiful picture. I also have like one version of it about the Earth Mother and I think she's a very much fond of this this idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be, yeah, it might be her that she's addressing here. Amidst the falling trees. Yeah, because the leaves are falling, but also the trees are falling in the end. And maybe in this place where she is, there's some falling trees. It's like a little bit extreme, but at also it's part of the nature. And embrace the autumn breeze. Yeah.
A little bit reminds me of the wild child of Yeats, because this is like a calling to come back to nature.
Yes.
All the first like 3 parts on the left side of the slide is very much about nature and images connected with nature.
Yeah. And here before you, sacred mountains, I stand. I always feel like almost any mountain is a bit sacred. Like maybe there's some that I don't feel like that, but I always feel that mountains contain a little bit like sacredness. Yeah. Let me be. Do we have any other thoughts about this one? Yeah. Okay. Then we can go on to the next one. Let me think. Seth, would you be able to read this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't left yet.
Thank you.
Make it bigger so I can see it on my phone. All the amazing things. I created it all. We created so much. We created things we can't see. We are the people behind the shadows. We are the living beings who wish to see. We are not here to just say, we are not here to go away. We are here to let go of tension and to say a beautiful thing.
I feel that Arthur always are able to say things more mystically, and I like how he put things together. I created it all. I guess in a like higher sense, it is true, but also like in that sense, if you're talking about saying beautiful things, and we are here to we are not here just to speak or say something, and we are not here to waiting to just go away. We are here to let go of tension. So I think part of our journey is to create the tension and then learn to let it go. And after that, consciously say beautiful things or say is also like a create, because, you know, the word is a vibration, and vibration is creation. Yeah. I created it all. You created so much. We created things we can't see. I think this is so true for our thoughts and things that we are creating and we do not see physically, but nevertheless they're there and they're affecting us and also others around us. We are the people behind the shadows. Usually the shadows are behind people, but in some cases the shadow may be so much bigger. I remember there was this Theosoph, and somebody was telling them something, and they said that I cannot hear anything because, like, the way you are is speaking so loudly that the words is not coming through. I'm thinking, is this could be the situation that we are the people behind the shadows, that, you know, we are creating the shadow of like some kind of thought form, and this is like so powerful that we are actually like behind it. We are actually its shadow. And this is like, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Please. I'm just wondering.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'll admit, I really like Arthur's poems because they're normally very sparse. They use a few words, and because of that, you can kind of interpret it in any way that you want. You're almost forced to, which I think is pretty cool. About the shadows, maybe this personality, you know, the thing that we're speaking with and through right now could be the shadow, and what we are is that soul behind it from that perspective.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I like it because it's so interpretable in so many ways.
Yeah, it depends who are reading, how they interpret. And also, if I'm reading it maybe 20 years later, I would understand it a little bit differently than now. Yeah. But I feel like that, like you said, the shadow, yes, that we might be the shadows. And we are living beings who wish to see. We have the wish to understand. We have like this, there's something, if not all the time, it has like the beings who wish to see. It's like always comes to my mind the Matrix and Neo, who had a choice of blue pill or red pill. Do you want to see or do you want to forget that these things is happening? And we are the ones who chose the red one, I guess, because we already feel like this is like too illusory, and we really actually want to see. But I like how he get to the point that we are here to let go tension, because we have created all kinds of things, and now what the place where we are is to let it go. So also it goes with what Miriam said in the last poem, that I want to get rid of all my garments and just be. So here you create some kind of forms and then you dissolve them. You learn how to dissolve them. You know, it's part of the evolutionary process. To first go in involution and then evolution to go back. Yeah. So let's go further a little bit. We have this one, the ashes. Sagar, would you be so nice and read this one?
Hey, I am not carrying my phone. I'm just running around, but I am listening. So
Ah,
sorry.
but would you be able to just read out this one? Oh, or you're not with your, oh, okay, you're just reading. Okay. Then Seth, would you be so nice and read also this one?
Yeah, sure. The title of this is The Ashes. It goes, the fire burned all the wood, and all there's left are ashes. These ashes can be used to feed plants, and the plants will love the ashes because for them, it means a lot. For them, ashes mean more food. The ashes remind us of our past, which is gone, and which may not have meaning to us, but may have meaning to someone else. And all matter is destroyed and turned into energy when we understand the thing.
Wow. Again, very, very nice poem. I learned a couple of years ago that ashes is very nutritious for the plants. That, in old times, when they wanted to plant the crops, they burned some of the things that was growing on the land. So it will become ashes, and ash contains all the like elements that the new plant is kind of needing. And if you want to support some plant, then one way is to give it some ash.
This
Um,
is encouraging to me in the United States as well, because we see more and more ash and smoke every year, I think. When I was a kid, we'd never see any smoke in the air, but now that it seems every year there's a forest fire, and at least for a couple of days,
oh,
it blows in. So maybe this is hopeful from that, real world perspective too, that ash is more than just death and destruction.
yes, yes, definitely. I am sad that there's like the destruction, but also destruction is also good for something, because the ash, when it comes out, is considered nutritious for the earth that is getting this ash. Yeah, but it is like nutritious, like the fire burns all the wood. So we had something was growing, everything is now gone, but it can be used as a basis for the something next that comes to feed new plants. And these plants love it. That's true. And because of them, oh, yeah, for them it means a lot. Yeah. And it's more food. That's true. And ashes remind us our past. Yes, it's like a synonym. Ash. If something is, there's ash is still like a physical form of something that it used to be. There's still something like left, but it's like a totally another form, in like transformed form. And it reminds us our past, which is gone and which may not have meaning to us. I'm always thinking like our past always have some meaning to us, but also there might be like a history that we cannot correlate to anymore, but at the same time everything is connected to everything else. So it being it 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 means how deeply you are looking, and but may have meaning to someone else. Yes, for someone else this history may have a great meaning. At the same time we might feel a little bit more cold towards that. And all matter is destroyed and turned into energy, and we understand the thing. I feel, again, those last two lines are taking together the whole point that we are also going to be in the future ashes, at least the physical part. Everything is going to be destroyed and going back to energy, because ashes are also part of, they're also molecules and atoms, and there's constant moving of electrons and protons and things inside. So it go as long as there is something, it is in a form of energy, and we understand the thing. I think if we reach the point where all matter is destroyed and we turn back to this oneness, then it really is the time, the last moment to understand the thing. I don't know if that was what he meant, but it's quite nice. Yeah. Ashes has such a nice meaning. If we do not have anything else for this poem, then let's go next one. And this is a bit longer one. Mike, would you like to read this one?
Sure. A bond unbreakable. In days of old, where laughter flowed, a symphony of joy through gardens strolled. Each step we took, each word we spoke, a story written, a memory evoked. Giggles danced like whispers in the breeze, rustling through the leaves of old trees. Every sound, a melody so sweet, echoing with every joyful heartbeat. Jokes, simple and foolish, we would share, like secret tales spun in the winter air. Harmless tricks, our mischievous delight, illuminating the darkest of nights. Relationship facts, a mosaic's grace, a bond cemented, a sacred space, where once we fought, now we laugh, guided by the same life map. Cute fights, sleepless nights we knew, wrapped in each other's words like glue. Through the highs and the lows we stayed, in the embrace of memories, unafraid. Innocent talks, along roofside walks, listening to nature, hearing its calls. Birds, snails, and frogs, creatures all around, joining our laughter, a natural sound. Life paused when we laughed in unison, a moment frozen, a memory begun. An enchanting dance, our souls spun, as if the universe and we were one. Princesses, sisters, not just in name. In the nostalgia, their essence aflame. These are the moments that time cannot steal. A treasured album, always real. Oh, those days, a treasure untold. Stories of friendship, laughter, and gold. Forever in our hearts, these moments unfold. In the cherished album, eternally enrolled.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Smita style, to have a lot of beautiful like pictures or pieces put together of this thought, but bound unbreakable. When I read it, I was thinking certain youth gathering that we had. And I'm not sure. She's today in one conference. Otherwise, she would have come today here. But yeah, when I read about the birds, snails, and frogs, it very much reminded me the nature of Adyar. And listening to nature, hearing its calls. Yes, a lot when it goes dark, a lot of things start making noise there. But innocent walks along the riverside, yes, that's it. That's here. And as if the universe and we were one. I think we have this feeling if we get together, if young theosophists get together and are like very sincere and we talk about things that matter, then I feel there's like a little bit amplified feeling of oneness. Have you felt that?
Yeah, every year the feeling's very unique.
Yeah.
And when we gather around like the young theosophists, yeah, it's very unique. I don't think I've felt that kind of energy anywhere else.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's true when we are here in Adyar, but also when we are in Northern. On one time we were in Pavali. So I feel like it is there wherever we are, but at the same time we have always chosen like a theosophical background when we gathered. I mean, as so far. But yeah. And it's always very special. And yes, princesses and sisters and brothers, and really nice to have this, you know, have this bond. Echoing with every joyful heartbeat. I think it relates a little bit with one of the ideas what Arthur said before, that like let me see, how did he say? He says we are here to let go the tension and say a beautiful thing. So in the end, we are here to create something beautiful. And I feel this goes with that idea that after everything is done, then, we have created something, then we oftentimes felt like we have to dissolve it. And when we have learned the lesson of how to dissolve, it is time to create also something new, something like beautiful and real. And then this one, we do not have to dissolve. This could be the bond that will stay and is unbreakable. Yeah. Any other thoughts about this poem?
I think you could sort of see Smita's state of mind when she wrote this, and it appears that she is reminiscing the past. And it is easy to reminisce the past when the past is really good, So
That is true.
but there's always something good to look forward to. So
Yeah. Also, if you have experienced something good, then you have something that I like. I would like to experience something similar. So, but yeah, it's at the same time, do not get stuck, because like you said, every time there's a unique energy. It's never exactly the same. It is different, but come and experience as it is. Yeah. But it is really beautiful. Today we do not have too many poems. I have one more, and I can read this one. It's about the one that I wrote last night before going to sleep. Peace to all beings. May you be protected by the pure love of your own heart. As above, so below. In regard to what is below, may the highest solution manifest, even if I do not understand how it aligns with the greater picture. Please forgive me any suffering I may have unknowingly caused. I love you. Thank you for everything. Peace, peace, peace. I very much like when there is when we say some like the universal prayer. Sometimes after the end of it, we say 3 times peace, or sometimes ending a lecture or like a discussion, we end with this peace. And I feel it really, I mean, at first you don't feel it much, but if it's not there, then you can feel that something is missing. And there's this thing in, I think in Buddhism, that you should, if you really mean like some prayer, then you should say it at least 3 times. That one time you might be not there if you say it. The second time, the 2 is not very auspicious number, I think, in Buddhism, or also. So they considered it have to be said at uneven the, number of times. So 3 is like the minimum to say something, and so it really manifests. But I also feel like if you're like, if you truly love something, and then I think masters have said like the pure heart is like the best talisman or the best protection. And I kind of have a glimpse like what they were meaning when they say that. And yesterday we were having this astrology seminar, and we were talking about as above, as so below, the microcosm and macrocosm, the big cosmos and universe, and also the human being is the microcosm, or the one in below. And I bring it to here because we are everyday life, we are living in this below, and in this below, one way is to just let go, like a little bit like Miriam said, let it be. I give off my garments, and I like trust that the highest solution, may the highest and like best solution manifest, may it become true, even if I right now don't understand how it is the best, because sometimes in a bigger picture, in a longer term, the most like the painful thing is the best one that could happen, because it leads us to another road where we go faster, you know. And then we have this another beautiful prayer of Ho'oponopono, or something that I lately rediscovered thanks to one lovely lady, Nisha from School of Wisdom. It says, "Please forgive me, and I love you, and thank you for this experience." And I really felt if you do it very consciously, it releases something. It's a little bit like what Arthur said in back there when he said, how did he said it? Let me see. He said, we are here to let go tension and then say a beautiful things. So I feel that this let go of tension, we're here to not go away. We are not here to escape from what is. We're here to find the solution for this tension that is created, taking the responsibility in our hands and doing it consciously, whatever we are doing, and then say a beautiful thing or create something beautiful. Yeah. And the peace in the end. Any of your thoughts? So if you do not have any more thoughts on this, then thank you so much for being here and sharing your thoughts and enjoying this creation that has been provided. And see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mary Kay, everybody.
Yay.
Thanks. See you next time.